From the heart of Wayne County, this is Wayne Goldsboro Television, Goldsboro, North Carolina. Today is January 2nd, 2016. It's a Monday. Happy New Year! This is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner.
And we are here, and you were there, I hope. Hope there's someone there watching, but I'm glad you're with us. Brand new year, 2017, and well, I'll tell you what, we missed you a couple of days there last week.
You did.
Pat was a little under the weather there, and I couldn't find you.
I saw that.
Yeah.
You looked for me.
I did look for you, but you weren't here, but I'm glad you're here and glad you're feeling better. Okay, coming up, let me mention this toy drive very quickly first, because this is important, because these youngsters, there are children in Wayne County who have not had much of a Christmas. In spite of all the giving and all the sharing and all the good times and people looking after, there's still some children who have not had much of a Christmas. It's going to be a toy drive. Now, this is sponsored by, and I'm going to give you a phone number here in just a minute, so get ready for that. This is sponsored by the Widows and Widowers Support Group out of Mount Olive, known as New Beginnings. Vicki Darden and Alma Darden and Brenda McNair and others are trying to help these youngsters have a good Christmas. And they're still collecting toys and clothing and food items for a giveaway to be held on January 14th. And on the 14th, they're going to be at the Mount Olive Train Depot. So you need to get stuff together, like the old toys, right?
That's correct.
Old toys that have been replaced by new toys, or the youngsters have outgrown the toys that they have. Get these together and put them to good use. Call Vicki Darden. Here's the number, 919-658-3961. 658-3961. All right, and make arrangements to take them to the train depot, or to take them to Vicki, and she'll tell you how you can do that, and help these children have a decent Christmas. All right, toys or clothing or non-perishable food items. 658-3961. It's going to be held at the train depot on January 14th. That's a new date now. It was on the 8th, but that's changed. It's on the 14th. So 658-3961. If you can help, it would certainly be greatly appreciated. Okay. What else do we have?
What do you have, Wayne?
No, what do you have, Pat?
I have a tax return.
You have what?
Tax return.
A tax return. You mean
you
like...
know, taxes are coming up.
Oh.
Tax time.
You're not talking about thumbtacks and things like that?
No. Not at all.
I knew that.
The AARP tax volunteers will be at the Veterans Building at 2001 D East Ash Street.
2001
East Ash
Street.
Beside the Peggy M. Senior Center.
Right.
In Goldsboro on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. starting February the 2nd and ending on April 13th. I know February's a little ways, but taxes will be done by appointment only, and beginning January the 17th, they will start taking appointments for those needing their taxes done.
Aha. Now, of course, you can do your taxes anytime between now and April 15th. The sooner you get your taxes in, the sooner you get everything settled, whether you're getting a refund or whether you have to pay. Go ahead and get it out of the way. Get it out of the way. And you can do that by getting all your files together and your forms and all that and receipts and everything, and get it together. And what's the date?
Beginning January the 17th, you can start...
you can make an appointment.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can contact them at 919-705-1784.
84.
The Veterans Office.
Oh, it's the Veterans Office.
This will be held at the Veterans Office.
Hermanita Harris. Call Hermanita Harris
at the Veterans Office.
The Veterans Office, 705-1784. Okay, we can do that.
Yes.
Okay.
But you got to make sure you have your documents. You need to bring your tax documents like your W-2s, your 1099s, bring proof of donation, vehicle taxes, home taxes, mortgage interest, and out-of-pocket medical expenses.
Yeah, okay.
And you got to have your Social Security card. Their original Social Security card.
The original Social Security card. No reasonable facsimile thereof will be considered.
For all persons claimed on the return and a photo ID.
Oh, okay. So that would be anybody that's listed on your tax return, family members, spouses, children. If you claim grandchildren, you have to have their Social Security number.
That's correct.
Card, the original card, and a photo ID.
That's right. Military ID cannot be used to verify Social Security.
How about that? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Well, we're scuba and teeing. This will be taking place at Wintergreen Resort. You can scuba or you can tee, or you can ski or you can tube. I'm so confused. Anyway,
Skiing and tubing.
Skiing and tubing, that's it. Skiing and tubing, skiing $60 and tubing $25. It's an all-day affair. They're going to do this 3 weekends. January 13th. That's a
3 Fridays.
3 Fridays, that's what I meant to say. 3 Fridays. January 13th from 5 in the morning till 10 in the evening. You leave at 5 a.m., you get back at 10 p.m., but in the meantime, you're going to do a whole lot of scuba and teeing. Skiing and tubing. And if you want to know more about this, you can call the Parks and Recreation Department. P&R's number is 919-739-7449, 739-7449. That's January 13th, February 3rd, and March 3rd as well. Did you ever notice that when we're not in a leap year, that the months of February and March are absolutely identical date-wise, because whatever day of the week the 1st of February falls on, the 1st of March falls on the same day of the week.
Never noticed it.
Well, think about it. There's only 28 days in February.
Yes.
All right, that's exactly 4 weeks. I mean, exactly. So if you overlay February over the top of a March calendar, they're identical except for the extra days in March. No.
Okay.
Just thought I'd throw that out there. That's really, really boring. Okay. We got bees.
You got bees?
We got bees. Yeah. We got bees. And if you want to keep them, then there's beekeeping classes available at the Cooperative Extension Service on January 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th. And then again on February 4th. That's 5 classes on Saturday morning from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. on those dates. January 7th, 14th, 21st, 28th, and February 4th. The classes are $50 per person or $75 for the entire family. And that includes the textbook. Now, if it's an entire family, there's only 1 textbook per family. But you can register 3 ways, and the best way to get that information is to call the office of the Cooperative Extension Service. And that number, 919-731-1520. 731-1520. And you can register there, or you can register the day of the event, or you can register another way. Anyway, Beekeepers of the Noose is putting this on, and you can get information from beekeepersoftheNoose.com or go on their Facebook page, which is Beekeepers of the Noose. Okay? Okay. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, man. Hey, that's cool. That's far out. Don't you know? Oh, baby, baby. Woo! Jazz coming up on January 20th with Melva Houston, and that will be artsinwayne.org. We'll give you the information. It's sponsored by the Arts Council of Wayne County. And it's going to be held apparently at the Arts Council of Wayne County at 102 North John Street. Apparently. What did you say?
I would say.
I would say. You want information about that, you can text 41444.
No.
That's what I meant to say. No.
If you want
No.
to give donations, you can text ARTS to 41444.
And it's going to be taking place at the Arts Council of Wayne County, and that's at 102 North John Street. But now, if you wanted to make a donation, what would you do?
You can text ARTS, ARTS, to 41444 to make a donation.
41444 to make a donation.
Yes.
And while you're there, the evening of January 20th, keep in mind that the art market will be open. They've got new hours. They're open Monday through Wednesday till 5, and they're open Thursday and Friday from 11 until 7 p.m., and open on Saturday from 4 until 7 p.m. Check out the new art market there, and it's you're going to really enjoy that. Now, I'll tell you what we need to do. We probably need to go ahead and go to our interview, don't you think?
I think we do.
We're going to go ahead and go to our interview now, don't you think? And that's what we're going to do next on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Cooking with Michelle. Here we are with Michelle Estrada. Hello.
Hello. How are you? Good.
Good to see you again. Michelle, what are we doing today?
Well, today we're going to do Garbanzo Beans Soup. You know, it's getting chilly. It has been very chilly outside.
It has been cold, yeah.
So I thought soup will be good. And also, I wanted to make a soup because, you know, at this time of the year, since Thanksgiving, we have been eating and eating and eating.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Yes, I know.
When my children come home, they say, "Oh, I'm full, Mommy." But what they have been eating? Cookies, cupcakes, and all that mess.
Oh, that mess.
Yes. And me too.
And you too.
So, you know, sometimes at night we just want soup and maybe a sandwich. So I decided to make a soup today.
Okay.
So I hope you like soups.
Well, I love soup. I do love soup.
Perfect.
If you'll hold that, because I know you've already done that.
That's right. And maybe I can start talking about the ingredients that we're going to be using today. So the first ingredient, we need vegetable oil. And we have our singer like all the time. Good. We need a singer in the kitchen. So we only need 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil, or you can use also canola oil. Another ingredient that we need is a half onion, and in here we already wash and peel and chop the onion. We need 3 garlic cloves, and we mince them already. Okay, and we're going to start with our onions. I'm already put the oil in here.
Right.
So let me see, because we need to have these medium-low. That's good.
Medium-low?
Yes.
All right.
So start putting...
So I start with the onions.
The onions. Yeah, sure.
So,
and this is only half onion, and we chop it, and...
A half an onion?
That's
right. Do
right.
I put the whole thing in?
Yes, go ahead.
The whole half? Okay. Got a little action here.
Yes, and the smell, of course.
Yes.
And we're going to add the garlic.
The garlic.
Garlic.
Garlic. Is that garlic?
Yes.
Okay. We're adding the garlic.
And this is like 3 cloves.
3? 3 cloves.
Yes.
3 cloves, really?
Yes.
Must have been small cloves.
Yes.
Okay.
I think you use big garlics.
I must. All right, should I mix them up a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, boy.
And we're going to do this for around 5 minutes.
Like this? Okay. All right. Do I add anything else now?
No.
Let this go.
We're going to let this do something.
What do you call this?
Cook.
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 You let it cook
That's right.
for about 5 minutes.
That's right.
Okay.
And this is when you're starting really smelling.
Boy, I smell.
So let's continue with the other ingredients.
Okay, what do we have?
The other ingredients that we have in here is the chicken broth, but you can also use vegetable broth.
Chicken broth?
And the one that we have there actually is unsalted.
This is an unsalted chicken broth.
Yes.
Okay.
You can find a low sodium too, but of course you want to go for the best option, and
Okay.
because we want low sodium. Okay.
Low in calories.
That's right.
It has it says no fat, no saturated fat, no trans fats.
That's right.
No cholesterol. I love that.
And look at the amount of sodium.
Almost none. It's 45 milligrams, which is extremely low.
That's right.
Chicken broth normally
it's full
is full of salt.
That's right. So,
45
and yes,
milligrams
and
of
that's
that.
why we always like those soups. And remember, when we are eating a soup, many times we say, oh, this is healthy, but not necessarily.
No.
Soups, sometimes they're a load of calories, so we need to be sure that this is looking really good.
It is.
So I think now it's time to start adding the broth. And we need, for the chicken broth, we're going to need 1 cup and 3/4.
1 3/4 cup. So do I shake it?
Yes, that would be a good idea. Yeah, oh, look at you. We have the music going on in here.
La cucaracha.
Oh, la cucaracha. What else? Ya no puede caminar.
That's what I was going to say.
I know.
That's what I was going to say. All right, now open this thing up here.
Yes.
All right.
So,
All right, 1 3/4.
you be careful. You're scaring me now.
No, you're scared. I'm petrified. Okay, 1 3/4 cups. So that goes up to, there's the 1. Oh, that goes almost full, doesn't it?
That's right, almost 2 cups.
This is a 2-cup container. So I go to 1 3/4. And we're almost there.
Almost there.
Cucaracha.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if I like the cucaracha while we're cooking.
I know, that's not
Yeah,
very,
no.
it's not very appetizing, is it?
No.
Yeah, it feels
Okay. We're going to add that.
All right, because I know what that means.
Oh, good. So, and we also need 2.5 cups of water, and I'm already measure it for you.
So this is already measured. We need to add 2.5 cups of water.
That's correct.
How do you spell that? H2O.
Oh, wow.
See?
Good. You know how to spell it. And we're also going to add the tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Now, how many tomatoes are here?
This is 1 can.
One
and
can.
actually is unsalted tomatoes. So
Unsalted. Petite diced.
this is a preference.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter.
No,
Okay.
just diced tomatoes.
All right, just diced tomatoes.
Okay, perfect.
How we doing here?
Good.
All right.
Okay. And now you can stir it a little bit.
Stir it a
Do you
little
want me
bit.
to get the dirty dishes?
Would you?
I
Thank you.
will.
All right, we're stirring.
Okay. And now we're going to add 1 can of garbanzo beans.
Garbanzo beans. This is a whole can, right?
Yes.
1 can of beans.
And they're low sodium also. And we just drain them and rinse them.
Strained and rinsed. So if they were low sodium to start, they're even lesser.
That's right.
low
Like what?
sodium now.
Remember, we can get rid of 70% of the sodium that way.
Okay. Now, do you have to use garbanzo?
No, if you want to try a different bean, you can.
Okay.
You know, this is something like I try to present something that is different or a little bit new for the community.
Garbanzos are very healthy.
Right, but we're not used to eat it. So,
That's true.
And this is great. It's very healthy, and
Okay.
why not? Why not to try?
Why not?
Okay.
And it's in a soup
Try it,
anyway.
and you may like it.
Sure.
Okay.
But you can also use navy beans.
Yes,
any kind
let's
of bean.
put it in here.
Pintos. Oh, am I not on the? I'm not on the
No,
cooker
you're
here.
not.
I moved the thing here.
Okay.
All right.
Now
Now
we're
what?
going to add the carrots.
Carrots. All right. How many carrots do we have?
This is like a 3/4 of a cup.
3/4 cup carrots.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you have like baby carrots at home, whatever you have, and remember,
baby
that is
carrots.
so sweet. So, and remember, whatever vegetable you have at home, you don't have to use the ones that we're presenting in here today. You need to experiment.
Experiment. Use different vegetables. Vegetables.
So we're gonna take it to boil like around 5 minutes.
Okay.
So we're gonna
put it on almost high. Okay. Do I need to stir the whole time?
No, you don't.
I can just let it go.
That's
Okay.
right.
Okay. So we're going to wait about 5 minutes to get this thing brewing.
You know what? And we may need to add the
The spices?
yeah, the spices. Yes, thank you. Yeah, let's add them. And
Okay, what
what
do
we
we
have
add
in
first?
here, we have Italian seasoning.
Is it important the order in which they're added?
No.
Doesn't matter.
We're
Okay.
going to mix everything.
Is
so.
this Italian?
No, that's pepper.
Oh, I knew that. Is this Italian?
No, that's oregano.
I
And
knew that
really,
too.
it's not in the recipe, but I love oregano in soups. So in Italian,
I reckon you do.
yeah.
Oregano. Okay. Is that Italian?
Yes.
Parmesan. Okay.
And that's 1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon coming to you. Is that okay?
That's okay.
How was that? Was that professional?
Yeah, very professional.
Thank you.
And then let's add the oregano because remember, that's what I like. And it smells so good.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Then pepper.
Pepper.
I also add pepper. It's not in the recipe, but I like it.
I like pepper too. I eat a lot of pepper. Pepper's good for you.
Yes, and it tastes really good. It changes the flavor.
It does. And a few hundred years ago, it was so good, people actually, there were wars over pepper.
Really?
Yeah, big time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, we're
Very
not going to
good.
fight, though.
Oh, no. There's no
Over the
fighting allowed
pepper.
here.
So, and I'll have salt. And I don't know, I don't know if you remember, but normally I don't like to add any salt.
I do remember that.
But this is 1/4 teaspoon.
This is very little.
And I'm putting the salt just because we don't want this soup to be plain. And we have a lot of the ingredients that are completely unsalted.
Right.
So we want to add a little bit.
And this is not going to hurt, not this amount, since
That's
we have
right.
all the unsalted items anyway.
You're correct.
Okay, so here we go. A little bit of salt. To give it a little kick, right?
Right.
Just a little.
Because we want our family to really enjoy this soup.
Yes.
You know, when we eat vegetables, we want them to be good, not just plain or we don't want to force our family to eat vegetables. This is something that we need to enjoy.
Well, just don't tell them there's any vegetables in there.
Yes, well, my children will know.
Oh, will they know?
Yeah.
Well, your kids are
Oh,
smart.
well.
They're very smart.
Well,
I
kids
guess,
right now are very smart,
yeah,
so.
most kids are. I guess they can tell that's a carrot, can't they?
Yes.
Yeah, yes they can.
Maybe you want to cut them smaller.
Smaller.
But, you know.
Disguise them as turnips, maybe.
Yes, but my children, they don't like onions. But in the soup,
Really?
they never know that onion is there. And they love the flavor. So,
Well, I'm not going to tell them.
thank you.
I love onions.
So we're going to wait like 5 minutes.
Okay.
And,
Go.
and then we'll do the last step.
Okay. 5 minutes. Let it come to a boil.
Yes.
And then we'll do the last step. All right. And you know, I would bet that stirring makes it boil slower,
Right.
longer to boil. So I'm going to leave it alone.
Yes. And don't watch it.
Don't watch because
Yes.
why?
Because it gets slower, too. I don't know.
Pot, okay, a watch pot never boils.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that that's the way you say it. But
Oh well, I
that's,
didn't know that. I don't think I said it right, but that's
well,
okay.
okay. Well,
right.
we have a new saying then.
Well, okay, we'll use that one.
Is that good?
How would you say it?
Una olla que miras nunca hierve.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
I know. La cucaracha.
Okay, now, Michelle, we brought it to a boil, and it's boiling very nicely, and it's steaming all up and everything. Doing good. So where do we stand now? What are we doing?
Okay, now we're going to add the pasta. And what we have in here is rotini, but you can choose any shape.
Any
okay?
pasta.
Any pasta.
Pasta's all the same. It's just different shapes. Is
That's
that right?
right. But one thing that we want to be sure that we use whole grain pasta because this is the ones that we want. Okay, we're eating grains every day, all the time, but we're not eating whole grain. So this is one way that you can start getting your whole grains through pasta.
Okay. Whole wheat. And is there a whole... I've seen whole wheat bread and whole grain bread.
Right, and that's the grains that we want.
That's the grains we want, the whole wheat or the whole grain.
Right.
Now, there's a little difference between them.
That's right.
There's some difference.
And one way to know if this is whole grain or not is to look at the ingredients and look for the first ingredient should be whole, whatever it is, whatever the grain is.
Okay. Whatever it is, it should be whole, not just wheat flour.
That's
but
right.
whole wheat flour, right there.
And
Take a
it's
look.
going to be different in each product that you have.
Yeah.
But with pasta, that will be, you know, it has to be the first ingredient has to have the word whole.
That's healthy.
That's healthy, right?
If it doesn't say whole, it's not that healthy. It means
Yes.
it's been enriched or something,
That's
right?
right.
Okay.
And or refine it.
Refined, yes.
So a lot of people say, "Well, I don't like whole grain pasta." Well, years ago, it was not that tasty. but now it's really good.
Well, that's all I eat.
Yes.
That's, I love the whole grain spaghetti.
That's right.
That's what I eat.
So now we can add the pasta.
Do it quickly, right?
Yes, come on.
Okay. All right.
And the next ingredient, we have zucchini. But last week I made this soup, and I didn't have any zucchini, and I used yellow squash, and it's really good.
Okay, I bet that was good. So we'll add the zucchini now, right?
And it's just one zucchini.
This is one zucchini. Okay.
If you want to add more vegetables, like I said before, you can add more vegetables.
You could add corn. You could add, of course, now corn is too sweet.
Right.
Right?
But if you add a little bit, that's okay.
Okay. But there's other, you can add anything else.
And look at the colors. I always like, when we are preparing something, we need to be sure that it's colorful and that it looks good. And I think this is looking really good.
It's looking really good, and it smells good.
Right. So
That's
right
the
now,
garlic, I guess.
I think so.
Oh, boy.
So right now we're going to simmer for 10 minutes.
Okay, we're simmering. We're simmering. We're simmering.
Simmering, and maybe we can cover it. That will help.
Will that help it?
Yes.
That'll help speed it along.
Right, and we're using less energy. I used to do energy conservation, so.
Okay. We're using less energy, we're saving energy, and eating healthy, right?
That's right.
Life is good.
I know.
Oh, boy.
And we're going to do that for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And all the flavors are going to come, and it's going to be really good. You
Oh, I
will
bet
see.
it is. It smells great. All right, we'll let it simmer, and I'm going to go get a bite to eat, and
Okay.
I'm just kidding. We'll be right back. Well, Michelle, it looks like we're about ready. What do you think?
Oh, I'm more than ready. I can't wait.
It smells so good.
Yes.
May I?
Oh, sure.
And it looks so
You
good.
made it.
Woo!
So I hope it's good.
It's hot, I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Do we turn it off now? Or do
Yes, we can.
Okay, all right, we turn that. There you go. Now, a bowl for you.
Mm-hmm. Please, yes.
All right.
Just stir it a little bit
Yeah,
that
that's
way.
a good idea.
That way I can get a little bit of everything.
Everything, okay. Stirring it up here.
And it's going to be ready after 10 minutes or when the pasta is ready, tender.
Pasta's ready and tender. Okay. Is that okay?
No, that's perfect.
All right. Little juice here?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Certainly. All right.
I don't normally use my left hand.
You normally do?
I don't.
You do not. Okay.
That's
well,
why.
Don't try to stir with the microphone. Okay,
Okay, I will
it's
not.
okay. All right. All right. All right.
I let you try first.
Oh, okay.
Be careful.
It's a hot. Caliente.
Muy caliente.
Muy caliente. Okay. What does that mean?
Very hot.
Oh, very hot. I thought. All right. Good.
Last time I think I burned myself, so
Yeah, you did. I remember that. Last
So
week.
I'm
last time.
taking my time.
Oh boy.
Is that good?
Oh boy.
And if you have leftovers, like
Yes.
chicken, turkey,
Oh yeah.
why not to add it to this?
Oh yeah. That would really. Yeah. Chicken. If you got
See?
something you could chop up in there.
And again, we're always in extension. We're all about budgeting. So this was only all the ingredients, including the oil, everything. It was $12, and you can serve 8 people with this. And the best thing about this, the calories in this soup.
8 people. $12.
Yes.
That's $1.50 a serving. Wow.
And only 120 calories per serving.
Really? 120 calories.
Yes. So if you add some chicken, turkey, it will not be bad.
How about some jalapeno?
Oh, that would be great.
Wouldn't that be good? Maybe a little
We
Tabasco
always
sauce.
want jalapeno.
A
Yes.
little Tabasco sauce, maybe. Some red pepper, maybe.
So this is really good. You know, this is something that we always just teach the basic. But if whatever they want to add, whatever they want to experiment with, it's good.
The bowl is hot.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Be careful.
But it's, yeah, be careful with this. But wow, it is so good. And the,
Let me try.
yeah, okay, yeah, you try.
Not with the microphone, with the spoon,
Don't
right?
eat the mic and don't stir with it.
Okay.
Mmm.
Oh, it is hot.
Mm-hmm. It is hot.
Mm-hmm.
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 And it is a soup.
Yes.
So you can experiment with it.
You see how easy, how quick?
That was very easy and very quick.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And this is called what? Garbanzo bean soup.
Yes. And remember, during the holidays, you need to still exercising because we're eating a lot. So be sure that
Yeah.
you stay active.
Stay active. That's right. Get off the couch.
Mhm. I know that Christmas shopping keeps us active,
Yeah, it
right?
keeps people running. Yes, it does. All right. Michelle Estrada with the Cooperative Extension Service is the Family and Consumer Sciences agent here for Cooperative Extension. And I thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
This is Wayne Goldsboro Television. Happy New Year today, the second day of January 2017. We're glad you're with us. In fact, we're glad about everything, in fact, right now. As a matter of fact, I'm glad about fruit trees. Hey, successfully growing fruit trees. That's a program coming up sponsored by the Cooperative Extension Service of Wayne County and Duplin County and Sampson County and the University of Mount Olive. And that's where it's going to be taking place, UMO, in the Southern Bank Auditorium at Raper Hall on January 17th. January 17th. And you can call the Cooperative Extension Service to get information about this. 919-731-1520, 919-731-1520. Dr. Mike Parker of NC State University will be the presenter of this program, Care, Feeding, Bathing of Your Fruit Trees. How to start them, how to grow them, how to do all that kind of stuff. Right?
Yes.
What do you have on there?
On Saturday, January 28th, the AARP,
How do you spell that?
AARP,
Okay.
will have a driver safety. At 10 a.m., the Peggy Seeger Senior Center is hosting an AARP Safe Driver program. This program is aimed for drivers aged 50 and up.
50.
50 and up.
So they're letting the kids in, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Let the youngsters in there.
Drivers will learn defensive driving techniques, proven safety strategies, and new traffic laws.
Ha.
You will not have to pass a test.
You will not have to pass. So if they give you a test, you don't have to pass it.
You simply sign up and learn. You please bring your own lunch or snacks. The cost is $15 for AARP members and $20 for non-members.
You know, let me get serious for a moment. Something new
Really?
for me. Yes. Okay. Anyway, you know, last week I mentioned just before the end of the program, I had mentioned about driving safely and wearing your seatbelt. People do not drive defensively anymore like they used to. You really have to drive defensively. I'm all the time, and I've seen it more often here lately than at any other time. People are running red lights, and they're doing it on purpose. Most of the time, they don't see the red light. They're not paying attention to what they're doing.
You trying to
They
say
just-
something, Wayne?
No, I'm not doing. I don't do that. Most of the time, I don't. But anyway, they don't. They don't pay attention to what they're doing. Here lately, I've seen that more often than others. I will only suggest to you, and you have to make up your own mind whether you want to do it or not. It's your life. It's your family's life. Be safe. When you start to go drive into an intersection, when you have the green light, it would be certainly worth your effort to look both ways to make sure all the cars are stopped or they're coming to a stop. Because I've seen it. I've seen accidents. You've seen it happen before. People are not paying attention. So drive defensively. You know what you're doing. The other guy has no idea what he's doing. So drive carefully. Be careful. Your life may depend on it. So I'm going to get off my soapbox before I fall off.
If you have any questions on the AARP driver safety, you can contact Rob Phillips at 731-1589.
And there you go. Way to go, Rob. Today is, or this month is January. We got a brand new year going. January is noted for a lot of things like Bath Safety Month, When you bathe, think safety. It's also California Dried Plum Digestive Month. Bathe your dried plums, and they'll be safe. Also, today is, this month, January, is also noted to Learn to Ski and Snowboard Month, National Hot Tea Month, and Hot U, V, W, X, Y, and Z Month as well. Also, National Polka Music Month. You like polka music? Yeah, never mind. It's also National Soup Month, National Skating Month, but don't skate and eat soup at the same time. It takes you back to the Bath Safety Month, because you get it all over. Anyway, it's also Oatmeal Month, and there's a lot of other stuff. I got a whole page full here, but I'm not going to go into all that, okay? Today is the second day of the month. What's special about today? It is 55-mile-per-hour speed limit day, which is something that took place back during the Nixon administration when the entire country was put on the 55-mile-an-hour speed limit. But anyway, today is Blue Monday. Oh, man. Fats Domino had a great song, Blue Monday. Anyway, it's Blue Monday, which is always on the first Monday of the year, but it cannot fall on New Year's Day. Today is also Happy Mew Year Day for cats. Mew. National Buffet Day. I like that a lot. It's also National Motivation and Inspiration Day. Get motivated. Get inspired. Do something. Get up. But wait till after this show is over. It's also Science Fiction Day, National Science Fiction Day. And today the Rose Bowl takes place in Pasadena, California. Time now for our trivia question for today. The category is International Capital Cities. That's the category, and you know by listening to news that a lot of different nations and countries have been in the news lately. Russia, China, right? What's the capital city of China? Of course, here in the U.S., our capital city of the U.S. is Washington, D.C., District of Columbia. So what is the capital city of China? We'll have that answer for you coming up in the next segment of the program here on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Today, Corporal Jason Adams from the Goldsboro PD brings us a report from Crimestoppers. Jason, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Fine. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
It would be happy if there wasn't any crime going on, wouldn't it?
That would be correct.
That would be good. That would be a good thing. But we want to talk about a crime of the week that happened here recently. Tell us about what's going on.
On the early morning of December 26th, so actually the Christmas night going into the next day,
Right.
We had a break-in at the Lighthouse, which is at the 900 block of Herman Place, which is 902 Herman Place's actual address. And that sits right, Herman Street, right where the railroad tracks are at Royal.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's a convenience store, restaurant, that sort of thing.
Correct. And so having around 3 o'clock, our officers actually received a call for an alarm.
3 a.m.?
3 a.m.
Okay.
So got alarm activation, they started responding, and actually when officers arrived on scene, they located a glass door that had been busted out. So,
okay.
Once inside, they noticed that the suspect had attempted to try to break into the registers unsuccessfully, and then stole some cigarettes and actually departed before they arrived. They did actually get some security footage from that, so we do actually have video footage of the suspect, but we don't have any names or anything at this time.
Okay.
And we're really looking for the public's help on that. Try to ID this person, as you know, his face is pretty visible in the photo.
Yeah, there he is, right there. In fact, that's pretty clear. And that was taken from video.
Correct.
It looks like they have a nice system. It's a very clear picture, one that normally appears to be a little more clear than what you usually see.
Correct. So this photo, you know, you can see he's wearing a black jacket over a gray hoodie, you know, black male. there's a hammer actually on the floor that is believed to have been used to break out the windows and tried to attempt to open up the registers.
Okay.
And everything. So what we really need is just someone that might recognize him, or know where he stays or anything like that, that can give us a call.
So somebody knows this guy.
Yeah, he's frequented the store actually several times. So
they recognize him
they recognized him
as a
customer that's been in before. So
you mentioned an attempt to break into the cash register. They weren't able to get into the cash register?
They were unsuccessful.
That's very good. So so the only thing taken was the cigarettes.
Correct. 2 cartons of Newport cigarettes that were taken.
Newport. So that would tell you perhaps he's a Newport smoker.
Right.
So somebody knows this guy, and if you have any idea who this may be, then the number to call is what?
919-735-2255.
And that's showing at the bottom of your screen there, 919-735-2255. And again, this was the night of Christmas night into the next day.
Yes.
At 3 a.m. So somebody knows this guy. The number to call again is 919-735-2255. And here with today's report on Crimestoppers is Corporal Jason Adams. Jason, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
All right. And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. Happy Monday to you there. Hope you're doing okay today. 2017, as you can see right here behind us. All right? That's not a shoe size. That's actually the year. Right. Okay. The Chamber of Commerce of Wayne County offering learning courses, e-learning courses. E-learning courses. The Chamber of Commerce is pleased to offer members on a new online tool that allows for employee training at discount prices. Chamber members will have access to an extensive library of e-learning training courses to learn new skills, understand best practices in management, to learn about marketing, new technology, and to stay up to date with changed regulatory requirements. Offered in an engaging online format, these courses are self-paced and can be accessed from desktop computers, or from smartphones, or from tablets. All transcripts and certificates are stored in the cloud and can be accessed easily for reporting, audits, or other needs. And if you want to know more about this, you call the Chamber of Commerce of Wayne County if you're a member. And if you're not a member, you can talk to them about becoming a member. It's so easy and inexpensive, and there's a lot of benefits to being a member of the Chamber of Commerce of Wayne County. They're on North William Street in Goldsboro. The number to call is 919-734-2241, 734-2241. Don't forget your 2241. All right, and what do you have, ma'am?
Free blood pressure checks on the first and third Tuesdays of each month from 12 until 1. 3HC will be available at the Senior Center tomorrow,
The third.
the 3rd,
The third.
to check your blood pressure. This is free. For more information, you can contact Rob at 731-1589.
Okay. Of course, you realize that today is a holiday, and city and county offices are closed. That means tomorrow morning, the Board of Commissioners, Wayne County Board of Commissioners, will be meeting in Commissioners' meeting room on the 4th floor of the Wayne County Courthouse. That all starts at 8 o'clock with a briefing, and then it starts at 9 o'clock with a regular meeting. Everyone's invited to attend. It's always open to the public, and I would like for you to be there. I would. Now, we can only get maybe 100 people in there, so if everybody showed up, we'd be in big trouble. So if you get here, pardon me, and there's no room, you can go online to waynegov.com, click on the link to the Board of Commissioners meeting, and it'll take you right to it. Online, live online as it's happening.
That's correct.
waynegov.com.
Does the city meet tonight as well?
The city meets tomorrow night.
Tuesday.
They will meet on the 3rd, and that's because today's a holiday. The City of Goldsboro City Council meets tomorrow night, regular time, on the 3rd, which, again, today's a holiday, so they're going to hold it tomorrow night. And there you go.
What's our trivia?
Our trivia, by the way, just so you know, the 16th is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. That's also a federal holiday, a legal holiday, which means that the county offices are going to be closed and city offices are going to be closed, and the city and county will have their meetings on that following day, Tuesday, just like they're doing today, tomorrow. Okay, so we'll cover that with you.
Which does not affect the county, but it does affect the city.
It will affect the city, that's right. It will affect the city. The city will have their meeting on Tuesday of that week as well. Time now for our trivia question for today. Here is the answer. The question, or the category rather, was international capital cities. Lots of different nations and countries in the news here of late, of course. A lot of the European, of course, the UK is in the news, Russia's in the news, France is in the news, China's in the news. What's the capital of China? That's the question. The capital of China is Beijing. There you go. That's the capital of China, and that's our program for today. We'll do this again tomorrow. We'll be back, and the county and the city offices will be open again. But I hope you're able to join us tomorrow. The program airs at 7 a.m. It repeats at noon, then it repeats again at 5:30 p.m. Join us again tomorrow, and until then, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner.
And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television.